Hey guys, Alan here from the Contractor License School, and I usually get several questions. In fact, let me grab one of these questions here. So the question that I've been asked is why our Contractor School program is better than others. When I'm thinking about that, I think one of the main reasons is first of all, hopefully you could read my writing, we're family owned, okay? Family owned. This is number one, okay? That's number one. Family owned. You know, when I got into this and I started the schools, I didn't want it to be like some commercialized thing where we throw out massive ads and we don't care for our people. I mean, think about it. I'm the CEO. You don't really ever see CEOs of other schools going on videos all the time and wanting to share information. It's because I want you to know me. I want to know you. I'm excited for you to come to the school, and I'm excited for our staff and our team and my boys who work with me to be able to just help you along this journey and be a part of this whole program with us. That's really it. When I did my license years ago, I went to another school. It doesn't even exist in the area where I was at, and I just felt like kind of a clog in the wheel, like it was like, you do your thing, they crank you in, they spit you out, and then that's it. It's so commercialized. So family owned is my favorite part because our family really just does want to help people, and that's really it. The second thing I think that I like the most is really we have our own curriculum. Okay, we have our own curriculum. When I went to the state testing facility, I walked out of there and I walked out scratching my head and I thought, who wrote this stuff? I mean, I found out later that the books and materials are written by lawyers, but then the tests at the state level are written with real contractors, right? And so there seemed to be a mismatch, and I thought to myself, if I ever start a school, never thinking I would, I'm going to rewrite all this curriculum. I was a former elementary school principal in Mexico, puedo hablar español, and I also was an educator in the U.S., but then, well, to be honest with you, I made more money in construction, so I just went that pathway for a while. Excuse me. And when the '08 crash hit, which was quite a while ago, a lot of my buddies, they lost their jobs, they had no money. It really hit construction really hard. And in fact, one of the biggest problems in marriage that causes divorce is arguments over money. And during that economic downturn, some of my friends got divorced, and it kind of broke my heart. And I was like, man, how can I fix this? And my wife came to me and said, Alan, you really love teaching. You really, it's hurting you that these contractors are struggling. Why don't you start a school? And then I remembered back, like years earlier, I thought, I want to. So I spent a year and I wrote the curriculum and produced all of it. Ours is unique. We don't have the same curriculum as anybody else. Not that I know of, unless they stole it, because I wrote it. You know what I mean? And so we have all the different trades. We have like over 30 of the different trades fully written, and also the law and business. And it's super simple. We actually just look at the state website. They say, we need you to learn this, and they give you a table of contents. And so we just write our books based on their table of contents and what they want us to learn. Watch, you check any other school's curriculum, they do not have their table of contents from the state website. 0 of them. We just figured, why don't we just give people what the state wants them to have? I mean, that made sense to me, right? Maybe it's too logical, I don't know. But I think that we have the best curriculum out there. And I'm constantly, like if you talk to my staff, we're always collaborating and thinking, how can we make it better? What do we need to add? What can we do better? It's that wide ocean, right? That's just a famous saying, if you haven't heard it, that just like, basically like, why you? What makes you better? I think every good business, and because you're considering going into construction and getting your license, potentially, hopefully with us, you're going to always think, well, there's all these other HVAC people. Why am I better? What is it that I have? What do I give? What do I do? Is it pricing? Is it process? Is it, you really take care of the client? You really care for the client? I don't know. Only you could figure that out. But for me, one is that family owned. Number 2 is that I really believe we have the best curriculum out there. Number 3, I think if there was another thing, I would put, you know what? Number 3, you're not just a client. Okay, I think I might have stepped out of the screenshot there, but you could see that. You're not just a client. I did not like how it felt when I went through the school and you just go through it. Nobody seems to care. Nobody, they just need to make their money and bounce you out so they can get new people in, fill your spot. I want you to know that you're not just a client. You know, we try to work with you. I wanted to build something where contractors have access to me even after they're done. You know, I've done a lot of residential, a lot of commercial, a lot of federal, malls. I've done federal buildings. I've done, 10-story buildings, and I've done hotels. I've done all kinds of stuff, even out of the country. I've done work out of the country, built about almost 20 buildings in different countries. And so the interesting thing is I've done a lot of construction. And I notice that a lot of contractors, they sometimes have questions, they want help. And I want you to know that that's how we want to be in your life. That's why we build this ecosystem. We even do we're like, hey, contractors are struggling in bookkeeping. Let's start that business so hopefully they could save money in this area, and we can do taxes as well. Or hey, let's help them by getting their website, getting their branding, advertising, marketing. And it's not because I want to sell people and stuff. It's because I want to help people. In fact, I want to show you something. Hand me that towel over there. I want to show you guys something. So this really is, you know what? I'm just going to write it on top. I'm going to write this on top so you guys can see what I live for. But our passion is your success. Our passion is your success. I believe that. I heard a quote from Zig Ziglar a long time ago, and he said this. He said, you know, if you help enough people reach their dreams, your dreams are going to come true. And that's one of the things that I always ask my team. Hey, are we caring for people? Are we helping them? Are we working with them? I don't want you to feel like a clog in the wheel. I don't want to feel like you're just a part of some big corporation that's trying to crank you out and just make money from you. I want you to feel like that, you know what, you're in an ecosystem where we're going to help you. You know, you need to meet with me and you don't have any money, take me out to lunch. I mean, pick my brain. Let's get you going. You're going to level up into a different level of construction. You're going to go from residential to commercial, and you're unsure. You're afraid. You know, either pay for my time or take me out to lunch and just pick my brain. You know, if it's something that I need to help you on in detail, well then, you know, we can figure that out, right? But at the end of the day, my biggest goal is, one, that you get out there and you thrive and you make great money. Obviously, get your license. Number 2, that you know you're not alone, because you know, sometimes people feel alone and they don't know who to go to. Honestly, it probably stems from my parents died early, and trying to raise a family and kids and do business. And I always wished I had a dad to ask questions to, and I didn't. I tried to seek out advice, and everybody just wanted to, it felt like take advantage of me and all that kind of stuff. And so that's really it. Sorry, it's not the best polished video, but at the end of the day, I hope you could hear my heart. I hope you can come into our school. We could do some great business together. Let's get you licensed, get you making good money, get you taking care of you and yours, and yeah, we'll go from there. So hey, you know, Alan here, Contractor License School. I'm excited to see you in class. Bye.